What's up, listeners? Hello, everybody. You're here with the Mouth of Mitra, Monuet, and the Monuet Show. Right now, we're doing our interview with Coles, the co-leader of Dead Cow Kult, and he's gonna tell us about himself, his guild, and we're gonna ask him some questions. What's up, Coles?
Not much.
Well, just want to say thanks for doing the show. Thanks for coming out here, and let's just start it off. Tell us about your guild. Tell us about yourself, the history.
Well, Dead Cow Cult was formed about 2 years ago. We started with about 15 people, and we've kept those core players together through several guild mergers and even a guild transfer, or a server transfer. The majority of our players are older and somewhat mature, but like every guild, we have our clowns. Our numbers have grown to about 25 to 30 active players now on Cimmeria, and there's lots of misconceptions about DKK. People think that we only focus on PvP, and that's just not the case. It's more like we focus on the competition. Going into an instance, and fighting a boss computer generated that does the same thing over and over again, that's not our top priority. But it's not to say that we don't do PvE. To us, it's a means to get gear, and that's really the extent of our PvE. The rest of it, we're all about mini games and world PvP and just going out and having a good time.
Yep, sounds like a lot of guilds on the server. You guys don't sound too different, regardless of what the people say out there. But understanding you guys did transfer from another server, you did transfer to Cimmeria, Age of Conan's roleplay server. What's your guild stance on roleplay?
Well, Monuet, our guild stance on roleplay is to each his own, honestly. We realize that we're playing on an RP server. We do respect the RP community, contrary to what most people say, and they say that because they don't know. They don't know about us, and however, when our guys and girls are going in a PvP enabled zone, they're going to kill everybody. If there's an RP event, or if there's just people out PvPing, on their own. If it's red, it's dead, and we're on a PvP server for that reason. We feel that those that want to RP in peace should go to a non-PvP zone, unless they're ready for a fight. Griefing is something that we really don't like, though, and I've heard it said that DKK griefs role players, and that's not true. We do the same thing for everybody, and we get killed just as much as we kill. We have a good time doing it. I don't know, some people, it's almost comical how some people consider someone to be a griefer when they kill you over and over again. Griefing somebody is sitting on the res pad, talking crap to them, talking about their mom or whatever, and not letting them get off the res pad. And that's not what we do. To sum it up, DKK, we're not an RP guild, but we certainly aren't anti-RP. RPers generally are very nice people. The ones that I know or that I've had conversations with, they're great people. They just want to take the game, the lore of the game up to another level. So, we salute them.
Fair enough. Well, recently the server had an actual RP meeting. I mean, did you guys attend, not attend, or you were like the temple and you really didn't give a fuck?
No, we weren't allowed to attend. We heard about it, and one of our officers requested to attend the meeting, but they told us no, that the only people that were invited were people that actually did the RP. We didn't think that was very polite, but hey, it leads us to believe or it led us, I should say, to believe that the RP community didn't want to even work out issues with us or get clarification on it. They just wanted to go on the rumors. We'd be happy to meet with any RP guild leader to find out how we can make the server more fun for anyone, or for everyone. But they'd have to let us know if they want to talk to us about it.
Interesting point, Cole. It's good to know. Maybe I'll make that a follow-up show. I'll get you and some RP guild leaders for a sit-down. But listen, if there was an all-out battle on the server between the role players and the non-role players, who do you think would win?
Damn, I'd rather not answer that question.
What? All right. I think that answers it is an answer in itself. But going to server news, bro. I know DKK, you guys were allied up with the Acolytes. Recently heard that alliance is no longer. Is that true?
Well, no, that was a bit of a rumor. We really have never had an alliance with acolytes. Um, I know that people see us grouping up a lot, and that's not an alliance. That's people that are friends. But we have an agreement in place with them that when more numbers are needed for the shrines or sieges, that we can make that happen. Because this game is based on the 48-man siege, and when you go out to the shrines and you've got other guilds out there that are bringing one or two raids, you've got to have those numbers, and so that's the extent of our alliance with the acolytes. Um, Red is dead. It comes back to that. We try not to have alliances. It makes things complicated in world PvP and brings up drama, and that's not what we want to do. We're here to play the game and not deal with that. You may see us grouping up with ACOs or other guilds and minis, and that's just friends, friends playing in different groups. I guess that's my answer for that.
Alright, I know you've said a couple of times Red is dead, so does DKK have any allies?
No, not at all.
DKK have any definitive enemies, guilds you guys just hate or that you guys always seem to be at war with?
No, we don't hate any guild. We love good competition, and we found that there's several guilds on Cimmeria that are very challenging, and I wouldn't say that we hate any of them.
Even when other guilds are offering to pay 100 gold to take you guys out of his own? I mean, that would lead me to believe there's some hate.
No, they hate us, from what I understand, because I certainly wouldn't pay. Hell, they could have given me 100 gold and we would have left the zone peacefully. But I think that's funny that they have that much hate that they would pay for that. But no, we're just here to have a good time.
Sounds good. Great interview, bro. Any closing statements? Anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I hope that people would take the time to stop and have a conversation with us, any of the officers, before jumping to any conclusions that DKK is a bunch of 13-year-olds on a testosterone kick, because it's not that. We're very aggressive in everything we do, but at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of buddies playing a video game and having a good time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So in closing, you have a special song selection you want to dedicate to your guild, to a player, to another guild, anybody? I'm going to play it out there for you now.
Oh, I do. I have two songs I'd like to dedicate. The first one is Jerry Reed's Amos Moses, and that needs to go out to Stomp You and Magic Man. And the second one was done by an amazing band. It's called the Weather Girls, and the name of the song is It's Raining Men, and that goes out to Liv, straight from my heart.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. And those songs are coming up next, guys. Thanks again, Coles.